Hello everyone, True Seeker 2020 here, sending much love to everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. A lot of people have been asking me about my medicinal plants, my greenhouse, and what I've been doing. I'll show you. I've been off of YouTube for several months. I know I miss you all. I've just been so busy, and I'll show you what exactly I have been doing. Let's start right here. Here we got some lemon balm, blue butterfly pea, growing up the fence, calendulas, more lemon balm, more calendulas. We got some red sage, some coxcomb, and again, more blue butterfly pea. A friend of mine on YouTube introduced me to this. I looked it up, and good medicinal benefits. Let's go out here. I'm using a laptop because my phone, no memory, is acting up and giving me a lot of problems, so screw that phone. Anyways, here is a hibiscus plant. I planted it this year, beginning of the summer. It's already probably 5 feet tall. It's doing very well. Make hibiscus tea. These are the flower boxes that I put together at the beginning of the season. I'm sure some of you know already. But here we go. We got some rosemary. We got lavender. It smells so good. It smells the whole yard. Just this one point of lavender. We got some red sage. This was all red flowers, but it's the end of the season. Almost harvest time. And here we got some bee balm. I'm not sure. This one's weird. Has anyone ever seen this? There is a flower here. There was a flower here. And there's a little stem coming out the top of the flower. And then there's another flower. I don't know if you see that. I hope so. That's weird. Anyway, bee balm. And here we have, ooh, it smells good. And here we got some more calendula. This plant here is not only, you can make tea with it, but you also take these leaves and you can eat the leaves. You find a small one. People throw these in a salad. It's really not that bad either. Very high in nutrition and medicinal benefits. Here is coxcomb. I've never grown this before. Wasn't expecting to get this huge. I didn't know they got this huge. But anyway, coxcomb, another medicinal plant. Everything here is all medicinal plants and perennials. They come back every year. So you can harvest them. You don't have to worry about planting them again. They just keep coming back. That's what I love about it. So my work is pretty much done as far as planting. There's still some I haven't even tried yet, but I'm gonna, just add some here and there. Lemongrass. I planted that at the beginning of the season. Awesome. This is little things. Now this thing's getting huge. Over here, I got some more bee balm. No flowers left on it. Be harvesting that soon. But this is supposed to take over this thing. This thing's supposed to grow crazy. Kind of like this echinacea did. These are little guys. Man. And they attracted bees. There's always bees everywhere on these things. Echinacea did very well. You're having a nice harvest of them, so I got them everywhere. And here's blue sage. No luck with blue sage. They're still alive, look healthy, but that's it. No flowers and anything yet. And these are all planted around the same time. This chocolate mint. I've already been harvesting, drying them. This thing just grows like a beast. It wants to take over everywhere, so you do have to contain it. Every time the stems want to go through, like they are right here, see? It wants to go over here. Anyway, this I already harvested. This was chamomile. Just cut it down. There's the stems. I'm just going to cover it with mulch, protect it for the winter time, and let it come back next year. Make some more chamomile tea. More echinacea. These flowers are just, these didn't even come out yet. It's crazy. It's loaded with them all over. Gonna have plenty of echinacea tea. More bee balm. I got several different varieties of bee balm, but I don't remember the name, sorry. But if you want, I can look it up and tell you. More lemongrass. Lemongrass. You can cook with it as well as make teas. Basil. This thing is like a bush. Basil. Wow. But in the same thing, this is lemon mint. This is going to take over this whole bed. So when this basil comes out, it's going to be just mint. More calendulas. Every time I plant it, you can come outside in your yard and eat. No food, go outside and pick it. And here is thyme. That's a lemon thyme. This really is very slow growing. It hasn't changed much. Let's get in some flowers. More bee balm. And here is lamb's ear. I've never grown lamb's ear before, but wow. I see why they call it lamb's ear, because it's so soft, velvety. But more medicinal tea. More coxcomb. Plenty of coxcomb because very healthy. I have quite a harvest from that. Again, just cut them down, hang them upside down, let them dry. Or I got a commercial sized dehydrator. I've been dehydrating, I've been canning. These are blue butterfly peas. I don't know why it's a white flower. Well, it didn't turn blue yet. I got some blue in there. Yeah, there's a little blue. There we are. But yeah, this thing's getting bigger and bigger. It's supposed to get 18 feet long. It's a perennial. I'm going to take over this whole fence. Make some blue tea. If you don't know blue tea, type it in, look it up. All these that I mentioned, look them up. Do your own research. Look at the medicinal benefits, the nutrition benefits, just the benefits. Add it to your diet, and amazing things will happen. Bee balm. Bee balm. This here is a white yarrow. Then I got some more bee balm here. This one's a red one. And boom, this is my raspberries, red raspberries I planted last year. This is the second round of berries coming. We already harvested one, and gonna have another one. This thing's loaded. They're coming. Oop, can't get it. All right, yeah, nice, good taste too. Yep. And here, got my apple tree. I've been eating the apples off it already. They're not quite ready, but they taste awesome still. And just knowing it's organic. Awesome. Tree's doing very well. And here we got some more red sage, more daisies, Shasta daisies, red sage. Here's the blue sage. Blue sage don't really seem to be doing much. And here, more lamb's ear over there. Black-eyed Susans, medicinal. Echinacea. I guess this one's done, but we got some new ones coming. Yep. Shasta daisies. These were the only daisies I got out of these plants. I don't know what's up with the daisies. Maybe it takes 2 years. I don't know. But they're still looking healthy and green, but just no flowers. Here we go, more calendulas. These are just ornamental. These are some more Shasta daisies. Again, all nice and green, no flowers. Calendula has been going crazy. Look at all these flowers that came out already and gone. I've been slacking, I know. I gotta trim them, hang them, harvest them. And here is an echinacea again, taken over by the calendula. And this is just I call that GMO section. But here, let's go inside, take a look. All right. Here, against the fence line, I have cat grass, which is wheat, rye, oats, and barley. My two cats love it. And as you can see, some of it's already changed already. I'll just let this whole line keep going every year. Cats love to eat it. Same with this is catnip. Catnip, 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 catnip. And here is chia. I've never grown chia plant before. I'm always buying pounds and pounds and pounds of the seeds. But here we go. You see that little commercial with a chia pet. Well, here's if you let him grow big. This thing is pretty big. Working on 6 feet. Well, it probably is if it stands straight. We've been having such heavy rains sometimes that it comes down so hard, it's been beating the plants down, especially my squash. Unbelievable. And over here, it's got some more calendula, needs some water. This, I'm not sure what it is. I know it's got a square stem. If anyone knows, I think it's part of the mint family because it has the square stem, but I'm not going to mess with it because I don't know. But it looks nice. And here's the tree I cut down. Cut the tree down, and I thought about my cats. I love my cats. Anyway, I made them a little tree stand. So now they have a little way here where they can run across the yard and run right up it. I got the whole yard fenced in. They don't leave the yard. On one skinny cat, he can jump the fence though, but it's crazy. Calendulas, echinacea. This is all this is black-eyed Susans, and on the corner there is some more echinacea. Also, I wanted to show you this cattle panel I put up. I'm using a laptop. I can't see the screen. I'm hoping I'm getting good pictures here, but this here was loaded with vines. This here's what's left. I got a couple of spaghetti squash. I had cucumbers growing on it, and I had a long gourd actually growing on it. Got some rutabagas down here. Here's some jalapeno pepper plants. Been harvesting that. And let's see, here we got some. This is white yarrow. Another white yarrow. Don't mind the mess. I was just so busy and trying to keep up with everything. Here's a pavilion I built. It's supposed to be just a little gazebo type thing, but it turned out to be an actual pavilion. This took me a while. I put electric, got the lights, dimmable lights. It's got electric outlets for, obviously you plug in, and also got phone chargers, Wi-Fi, little barbecue pit, and shack lights so you be out here at nighttime. It's nice out here when it's raining. So I put this gutter up here because it was crazy when it rained. It'd be like a wall of water just coming down. I had to put a gutter up there. All right. Oh yeah, don't forget toxic hand sanitizer. Anyway, here's a tomato plant I planted. It's actually in several buckets because as the branches get longer, I just throw a branch over into another flower pot, and it would root into that one, and I'd continue it, and it would be like a hedge instead of growing up, which I've always done. It works out very well because once the dry water, well, anyway, they all have their own source of food on the same plant. And I've been harvesting on this all year. It's crazy. And even before she was overripe, started to split from me from the rain. Ooh, here's a sweet potato bed. This sweet potato is literally, same thing, as the stem grows, I put it under the dirt and it comes up, I put it under the dirt. So this whole thing is lined up with rows of rooted sweet potato stems, so I'm going to have tons of sweet potatoes in there. On the edge, the whole edge down, I put these carrots all around the border of it. And I did throw some other plants in there as well, like some Swiss chard and a pepper plant. Got some peppers. Been harvesting peppers like crazy this year. But yeah, this is basically a sweet potato bed with carrots going down the edge of it. And this, wow, this is a long gourd. And let me tell you something. First time I've ever grown it. That's probably about 40 feet long vines, and it's still going. Just like, oh my God, let's just keep going. And I'll show you why they're called long gourds. Because they're long. I've had, I can't tell you how many. Usually when they're about 2 feet, we harvest them. This is, I believe, last time I checked, it was working about 40 inches. I can't tell you how much it weighs, but it's a lot. Used for juicing, loaded with juice, and very healthy for you. And even though you let it get so big, the inside of it is very tender. The skin gets tougher as it gets older, but the inside, you can even eat it when it's raw. It's so tender. And you cook it just like regular squash. It has like a mild cucumber taste to me. I don't know. Not bad. And I had some long beans in here too. There's one. These are yard long green beans. They're pretty much done. Got a few of them here I'm saving for seeds. But these things get like 3 feet long. I'm harvesting them, but they kind of get choked out from this gourd because the gourd from over here goes up all the way down. Then it goes across and up over to that fence and over that fence and across the fence. And tell you what, that's a lot of food just for a few plants. Anyway, yeah, I've had before this sweet potato really was taken over, I had radishes in here, beets. I had all kinds of stuff that would harvest fast while the sweet potatoes was growing. So I got several harvests out of here already, not to mention when I dig in that dirt. And this is a cattle panel greenhouse. I tell you what, everything I planted in here took off. Very healthy, very green, just awesome compared to outside that seemed to have stunted growth for like a month. Things just wasn't growing very well, and they were like a yellowish green. But in here, everything was just so green and healthy, and wow, I had to take plants out of here. I had a squash plant in here and it just went crazy. I had to get it out. Couldn't walk down the path. An eggplant there. I never had eggplants 5 feet tall, like in the back, all the way in the corner, left corner there. Eggplant, the right corner, pepper plant, all the way up. I'm working on 6 feet tall. Down the center, that's okra. Let's see. Here's some okras. I let them get big. Then you just let them dry and you got more seeds. Oh yeah, okra. You see them all? They're everywhere. Okras. Very easy to grow. Eggplants. We've been harvesting eggplants like crazy. Swiss chard. Super easy to grow. That Swiss chard, it comes in handy with the juice. You get a lot of juice out of them. Chili peppers, sweet peppers, bell peppers. I've already picked some out of here. Let me see. I have some huge ones, nice red ones, yellow ones, green ones. This is the Japanese spinach. Look at that. Crazy. Lettuce, pak choi, celery, beets. They're actually getting old. Got to take them out and throw in a new batch. But I overcrowd a lot of things also, not just for like the beets, for example. You put them close together, you'll end up with smaller beets. But as they're growing, I pull them out and I use the leaves for juicing. I cook down the leaves, eat them as spinach. Here's leeks, fennel, 6 feet tall, celery. There's all different kinds of lettuce. I couldn't tell you all the names. Not offhand anyway. But yeah, these eggplants are crazy. I highly recommend the greenhouse. These panels are 4 feet by 16 feet long. It's only 4 panels and they're $30 each. So $120 for the 4 panels. And I believe it's $100 for the plastic. The fenced-in garden I already had, so I basically had the framework. All I had to do is just make the arch. I could have raised it up. I could have went up a little higher with it to make the greenhouse higher, but I wasn't looking for anything massive. But if you're going to think about getting one, that might be something you want to do, is raise it up a little higher. Mine's fine. It's above my head. I could walk in and out of it. This whole line here, out here, was all squash plants. It actually was, as you see all the dirt, it was growing all the way out here. I had squash plants over here, zucchinis, they're growing all the way out. They're growing together. You only had a pathway to walk through. But I started out with snap peas. Here's what's left of some of them. Snap peas up the fence, and then in front of that I put squash. And as I had some extra plants, I planted, here's an okra. I already took some off of it, but here's some more okras coming. Strawberries, pretty much done. That one's not looking so good, but I had plenty of strawberries. But more echinacea. Snap peas. I just planted these not that long ago because these are cold hardy plants. They like to grow in this summer. So I got snap peas growing still. This is a self-heal plant, which I gotta harvest. Self-heal, another medicinal plant. More lemon balm. And over here, it kind of grew, took over my shed. Doesn't look so good now, but this is a patty pan. It was 2 patty pan squash plants. And here's a patty pan squash. And here's more and more. It's still producing, so I didn't want to get rid of it yet. Here's some babies still there. But yeah, you get plenty of squash off it. It's crazy. I didn't know it was a vine squash plant. But I do now, so next year it's not going to be planted here, that's for sure. And here my Brussels sprouts got attacked. Bugs. I'm just so busy, I can't keep up with everything. I try. I saved a lot of my squash plants, but They did get some of my squash plants, but more the hard rain beating up, knocking down, breaking the plant up. Anyway, here is my blackberry bush. This was one long, probably 8-foot long stem. I cut the top, and all these laterals are coming out, and every one, like this one here, is to the fence, so I should cut this here, and that will force these branches to grow out. That way it becomes a bush, and it's not sticking way out over the fence, and that's why you control the size and how it grows. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta just trim some of these off. I already did these long branches. I cut them, so I don't know. Blueberries, already harvested. These are turning color. That's a blueberry in there too, taken over by some butternut squash. This butternut squash really took over. So many butternuts, it's unbelievable. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere. You know, and we've been harvesting butternuts even on my wheelbarrow. This thing, I can't keep up with it. So much work. And there's a black raspberry and a blackberry over there, little guys. Here's my raspberry bush that's showing you on the other side of the fence. I mean, this thing's just, it's just loaded. You know, look at them. This is a second harvest. I didn't expect this many on the second harvest. Wow. It's just loaded. All the branches are just loaded. And I love red raspberries. Delicious. Mm. Yep. Oh, and under, let's see. That's a goji berry bush. Still doing all right under these raspberries. I might have to move that sucker and let these raspberries take over. But out here is my cherry tree. This is a Bing cherry tree, and around the base of it, I planted some chili peppers. I guess they like the fertilizer. These are going to be crazy. Thousands of peppers. These I've grown before. I know what this plant's going to do. I got some more over here because I grind them up. I dry them out, grind them up, make my own chili powder. This one here is my black Tartarian cherry tree. And little baby watermelon. I forgot, yeah, I got watermelons over there too. Anyway, I forgot to show you my pear tree. I planted this year too. But here's the sweet berry tree, probably about 15 feet tall. Doing very well, very healthy. So much. Tomato plant. This is one tomato plant. Same thing with the buckets. As it grows, I'll take the long branch and I'll put it in the dirt and I'll root there, and then I'll just do the same thing. This whole thing is one plant, but rooted in several different places. Tons of tomatoes. This is never ending. More than I can keep up with. I'll go back over here. Don't mind the mess. I got scrap wood from building a pavilion and doing all the crazy stuff I'm doing. I got some grapevines on this trellis. Planted them this year. Already got grapes the same year. This is a Merlot grapes, red wine grapes. I love it. Anyway, this thing grew all the way up and over. I had to build a trellis. It's going down a trellis. These grapes grow like 10 to 20 feet a year. It's working on 20 feet. Look at that greenhouse. Look how tall those plants are. Have you ever had a pepper plant grow that tall? Okra? I never grown okra. Or even eggplant. It's crazy. Anyway, down here, guys, I think I should have lemon balm. See what's going on here. But we got some legacy blueberry bushes. There's 2 legacies in here. This one here is 2 raspberry bushes, red and black. They're all organic. Everything I'm showing you is organic, non-GMO. Well, before I showed you all the medicinals, now I'm showing you both. It's garden and medicinal plants. Here's a papaya tree. Never grown one before. This thing is doing awesome. It was all green like this when I got it, not as thick. Now it's getting really tough. I mean, look at that. And it's getting wide. This has to go indoors though. Put it in the window inside. They can't take the winter. More strawberries. Next year I'm going to have a patch. I'm going to make another bed and just have the whole thing, because these things take off. They just keep growing and growing and spreading. Anyway, I got echinacea here. And in the dirt I had I guess there was a tomato seed, and I saw the tomato plant grow, so I left it. We've been picking off cherry tomatoes. Nice and sweet too, very good. Anyway, echinacea is doing good. Over here, got some more medicinal black-eyed Susans. More lavender. What's this? What? Avocado. This is an avocado tree. It's looking pretty skimpy. Never grown one before. It's a cold hardy. It can take down, I think, 15 degrees. But anyway, it can't even support its own weight. I don't know how these things grow. That's going to take a few years, I think. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll get some avocados. Here's some more coxcomb. Here's some more Shasta daisies. Got a lamb's ear back there. More calendulas here. And some more bee balm here. And here, this is a plum tree. Plum tree is looking very nice. Doing very well. Just planted it this year. My apple tree got apples the second year, so hopefully we'll get some plums. Here's another raised bed in weed. Been getting all crazy peppers. This one's, you see how tall this is? This might be, working on 3 feet. But yeah, peppers been doing pretty good. Red, yellow, and orange. More Brussels sprouts. This one didn't get eaten up as bad. But you see, I don't spread everything out so much. I always grow together, and I try to harvest the ones that, the quickest, like the beets. But I had so many beets, I still am picking beets. Tons of celery. Great for juicing. Very healthy. Swiss chard. This is crazy. Can't keep up with it. Gotta get on it. I'll probably do some harvesting today. But yeah, lemongrass. Now I'm making some lemongrass. Got some lumber here. Here's the deck that I'm actually just got done building. Still not even done. Still got painting to do in this room. I'll add it on. And down here I got a shed that I just threw together. Still not done. Still got a lot of work to do. And more panels of fence to put up. And over here I got some elderberries. Elderberry trees. Hopefully next year we get some elderberries. And here's a shed that I still just got done doing this though. I got so many projects going on at the same time. And painting this is crazy. It's so porous. Oh wow, it's gonna take forever to paint this thing. It's not the T111 I bought before, but anyway, it's coming out good. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed. Much love to you all. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm gonna try to go live. I got a friend of mine that wants to join me. He's from the military. Wants to talk with us. So much love, everyone. Take care.